I'm gonna try and make this as quick as possible, keep it under 20. But I briefly touched on the Peggle Knights DLC that PopCap released years ago, almost like 10, 12 years ago now. So I want to briefly go through each level and talk about it very quickly. I'm not going to spend an hour talking about the DLC, so sorry. But Holiday 2008. This can be downloaded from a Wikipedia page. I don't remember. Peggle Wiki, PopCap Wiki, some shit. I don't know. Type in Peggle Knights DLC Holiday 2008 and all that shit. It should pop up. But this level sort of reminds me of that one Space Mouse level from Deluxe. But this level has teleporters. I believe it was Made in Space, that level was called. But this is a Christmas tree level. This level has teleporters. So unlike that level, you can't just shoot it in the middle and get a bunch of score. So when they go into the teleporter, they will come out where that snowflake is. And this level is is not too bad 100% because you have stuff like Space Blast to make it easier. So I don't think this level is too bad. Let me tell you away. This level's not too bad either. I can't really compare it to any other level, but as you can see, there's a couple moving things, but it actually reminds me of a level in Peggle 2, one of those ice levels, but obviously this game's much better than 2, because the ball physics in that game are terrible, and it made the level kind of not fun to play, but this level is fun to play. There's not much to talk about that level. This level's kind of like Electro Volt Dragon, you're not going to be using, some of the worst characters on here because this level is a little difficult, but there's not too much to do with this level except you probably want to destroy that Christmas tree as far as quick as possible, and this is definitely the hardest level that we've seen so far. But yeah, I would probably say pick Electro Bolt. Dragon is not the greatest for this level, so. Festive Facility. This level's not too difficult either. It's not like I love the background. Big PopCap made this one. This background's fucking cool. So, Cinderbomb, it looks like he's in a lot of fucking pain. I mean, if I got pinched like that, I'd shit myself too. Splork's one-eyed self. It's down there. Cathope, Warren, Renfield. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where is Yorn? I see Marina and Jimmy up there in the sack. Oh, Yorn's over here. Okay, it's just hard to see because it's white. So yeah, every Peggle character's on here, which I believe is probably the only time in Peggle history we see every single character in one frame. And, this obviously brings up some inconsistencies. Because you can say perspective, but like Splork and Tula look large. And Tula's not supposed to be able to move. I mean, I could go on for hours about this little photo because I play too much Peggle that no person should. But Tula's whole thing in Nights is that she wants to explore the world, and she's a flower, so she can't explore the world because she can't move, right? And Renfield's thing is that he's a pumpkin. He can't move either. That's why he has to paint with his mouth. So, a lot of questions of how Tula's there, how Renfield got there. Who can fly? Cinder can fly, so that makes sense. Warren Qatar just chilling. Yorn, for some reason, he's off on his own. You can see Marina and Jimmy there are up there, which I just now saw, by the way. I didn't even know that they were in the level, but you can say that's perspective for why they look so much smaller than everyone else. But yeah, very cool background. But more questions of how Tula and Renfield are surviving in that weather, but I'll move off of it and quit complaining because the photo is pretty cool. This is a picture of Bookworm, which is another famous PopCap game that I honestly know nothing about, so if someone wants me to inform, maybe there's some references in here to the game besides just the character. Besides this level, it's one of those levels that has a bunch of bricks in a straight line, so that calls for Electro Ball. I don't really need to say much else about it. So Spring Fever, these were more levels that they released. Here's the famous Plants vs Zombies level that she's probably seen on YouTube a couple times. Not much to say about it except that you probably want to get in the circle with the hat or Zen or something. You can get a good shot at this circle. Probably would clean the sets like Electro Bolt or something, Space Blast, but the background's cool. not much to say about this level. It's pretty easy. The pegs don't rotate that fast, and you could use pretty much any ability on here. Like, if you use Spooky Ball here, you're gonna get a lot of flower power. This is another level that reminds me of a Peggle 2 level, like way back in the Celestial realm. But yeah, this is another level that there isn't really too much to talk about. Pretty standard. To the Limit is a fun level because you can get your ball like stuck in the middle and you'll get a bunch of points and it'll bounce around. And it's pretty easy, especially if you have Space Blast, because you can just save a spot and blast it. This level reminds me of Buffalo Wings from OG Peggle. It's pretty fun. You can save a side and then, you know, get a shitload of points if you really want to. Damn, not a free ball, which I kind of want to do. Let's see what I get from here. Let's see how much I can get here. You're gonna try and go reverse, like, but I don't know. Let's just see what happens. That's not bad. For some reason, that fucking spot came, and I didn't get that purple. Wow. I got cheated out of so many pegs. I could have got that 2 oranges purple. This level is it's like an inverse of Spiral of Doom, which I think this is in Peggle 2 as well, a level just like this. But yeah, it's an inverse of Spiral of Doom, but it's not too hard to get it in, you know. Just get your Zen Ball, get your hat, and you'll be able to slide. Maybe if I get the hat, it's maybe hopefully it doesn't break the slide. That'd be cool. Never mind. But you know, like if I still had the slide, then I could just put the hat like that, and it would slide. But you know, I don't have it. Triple score. But yeah, it's not too difficult. It's just an inverse of Spiral Doom. Blooming reminds me of I Heart Flowers from OG Peggle, but definitely easier because there's only like 2 flowers this time. So not much else to say except that they brought back the blockers from the snake level, which is crazy. So only 2 levels in the entirety of Peggle that have blockers in it. So there you go. Magic Hour. I don't remember this level actually. What the heck? Did I do this level? I must have. Yeah, I don't remember this one. Okay. So, it looks like this. Another level you could probably get a bunch of points if you really wanted to. I'm not sure what this is a reference to. Maybe it's another PopCap game. But a lot of these have been callbacks to PopCap, but I don't know. Tulip Leaves. Those strawberries will stop your ball in its tracks. So besides that, the level's pretty easy. Probably still go with Electro Bolt for this one, and you know, any of the good characters should suffice. This level is very annoying because these clouds constantly move and they stop your ball dead in its tracks. So it reminds me of the Gator Pit from OG Peggle, but very much more annoying. So. Because Gator Pit was still fun. This is not fun at all. Especially to 100%. Oh, yeah, those pegs move too for some inexplicable reason. As if the level wasn't already annoying. Yeah, the pegs on the side are very annoying to hit because those things constantly go in and out. My shot bounced out. Let's get another bolt. Nice bolt. Then here's a Peggle art contest, which I believe they held a contest to see which drawings would be in the game. Let's start the side first. So I like this dynamic duo picture. What I don't like is how Yorn is so much bigger than Jimmy, but it's technically correct because a unicorn's not a real animal, but we assume it's just a horse with a horn, right? Or a donkey or some kind of. So, I mean, he should be a lot bigger than Jimmy, right? But I do like the fact that, you know, Yorn's fighting crime and, you know, Jimmy's a sidekick or whatever. And, you know, this level's pretty fun, especially if you use Zed to get good slides. Could use Hat too. But yeah, it's pretty easy. Peggle 3D. This level's cool because I think Cinder and Claude are literally playing Peggle IRL. Like, it's Peggleception. Like, they're literally playing Peggle while you're playing Peggle. So they're like in the little, like, you know, machine or wherever you shoot the ball out of, and they got like a bunch of pegs to hit. That's what I believe is happening here. It's called Peggle 3D after all. Besides that, the level's pretty easy. Cakey? I don't know what this is. I don't know why this. I mean, I guess it's a good drug. I don't understand what it is. The level's very annoying. Once again, reminds me of Gator Pit. Actually uses the same exact, you know, sticks from Gator Pit, but also just more annoying because there's just a bunch of bricks on this level. Very hard to play. Not very fun to play either, or 100%, because there's things in your way that stop you from getting those pegs on the side. I would advise Electro Bolts, and you know the characters by now, the good ones. This is like, yeah, Bucket Revisited. I mean, this drawing's okay. I don't like how Renfield looks. He looks stupid. Tula looks dumb. Okay, this drawing's not... He's better than anything I can do. Does that make it good? No. But yeah, Bucket Revisited. This level's fun because it's just like, it's just Bucket again. And you get shitload of points always. So... And then this is like an undead version of Peggle. Yorn, Tula, and Renfield again. Claude's here. And then Zombies and PvZ's here, of course. But besides that, the levels, the pegs are in the shape of the characters. So you have Yorn, Renfield, Tula make up the majority of the map. So besides that, not much else to talk about there. So I'll be talking about the challenges in the next video.